So today's going to be a bit of a practice, adjustments, and tune-up video. I've been running a front stabilizer, but I've been having some issues with some rotational canting. So the bow's rotating clockwise and counterclockwise as I'm at full draw. So I'm trying to add a side stabilizer to give it more bias and balance out the bow a little bit more front and back. That'll also help with the rotational left and right shaking a little bit, help me a little better with my pin float. That's the idea anyways. For the longest time I haven't used my quick disconnect system. I've just been screwing it in the front. That's why I've only been running a front stabilizer. The problem with that though is I can't add a side stabilizer because I don't have the mount. And the reason why I haven't been using my quick disconnect system is it keeps falling off and becoming loose and rotating and just giving me a super fun time. So I'm just going to add a bit of Loctite, and that'll help add some biting force onto the bolts that fasten it onto my riser. And as it fastens onto my riser, then it allows me to connect and disconnect the actual stabilizer bars without moving the whole mount. So blue Loctite comes in a little syringe here. I've been using the same bottle for years. I don't use it for anything other than archery, really. But just a little dot. Oh, that's way too much. Just a little dot helps add binding strength for the fastener. So that prevents the bolt from falling out. I'm trying to suction it back into the bottle. It's just way too much. You can get red Loctite that's permanent fix. It won't break without heat treatment. I'm not going to use red. I'm just going to use blue. Blue just makes it more tight. Red makes it permanent, thousands of psi's maybe, or I don't know what the exact rating is. But I add a little blue dab of Loctite here, and then I can tighten the bolt. Then the bolt's not going to loosen and drop my mount system. And then the aluminum mount system I have here is adjustable for the sidebar as well. It allows me to adjust it towards the bow, away from the bow, and up and down on that radius. So a couple axes. I'm going to try to keep the main mount pretty square. It's not super important because the second axis is adjustable. But I'm going to keep it pretty square when I initially tighten it here. And then I should be ready to go. 1250, probably need to leave. Let's not run over my camera. Trying to do too much at the same time. My release could be more to the left of my wrist. That felt weird. I'll call this a practice. And then we'll start scoring. Tension, anchor point, nose. Cable string. Feels different. Vibration. There's now a vibration now with the QD arm. It wasn't there before. Consistently left,
and low. I don't know what this was sighted in for before, but about 2.5 inches low, 5 inches left. Oh, I thought I locked the wheels. I did lock the wheels. Just not good locks. Yeah, that is not good locks. Yeah, nothing's moved, so I'll just adjust the sight by a lot. Try that. Arrow, release. Back tension, shoulders, elbow. Wasn't clean. Oh, God. Tips not. What is it, anyways? Slightly high now, just a little bit. Still maybe 2 inches left. 1 centimeter high. It would also help if this stopped moving. 2 centimeters left. High. Centimeter high. Saturday's match is 9 a.m. practice. So I'll be running a few rounds just like I am now. And then shooting 600 rounds, 600 points. Low left. Weird. I can't get this figured out. I think I'm just out of form. It's not doing what I think it's supposed to do. Not a great start. punch that one. I don't know. I'm not in a good spot. It's not feeling very nice. Not feeling it. Yeah, I don't know. My groups are huge. If I can't figure this out, I shouldn't even go on Saturday. No, I'm shooting 8s and 9s. It's not even a sight issue because I'm all over the place. A moving target here is throwing me off too. What am I concentrating on? So my set's the same. Arrow. Oh, I got messages. That's what those messages are. Fitting into my palm, my left palm. Dropping it off of the blade rest. Yeah, that's part of my routine now. Pushing forward, pulling back. Straightening the bow up. There's a lot of shake. It's only a 9. Yeah, that's not great. Oh. All right, well, might as well start counting. My second shot didn't feel very good, but my first and last shots felt better. I'm trying to get X-ring. Oh, I don't know if they're counting. I don't know if they're counting 10x or. So I will not be making adjustments to my sight. Still need to get my form back first. I don't think I'm going to finish 30 shots in 15 minutes. If I check the timestamps out later, though, it should give me a good idea of how long my cycle is. Push. Really focusing on my pin float. Naturally, the pin will float. Well, that's not a great start. Engaging my back. I think that might be 10 or X. Might be an X. That's a 9. First round was 28, which is pretty good, just considering how well I was during the sight in. And number 2, I have 10x9. 29, which is great. been, man, no, it's tough for my style archery because I don't put a lot of time into it, and that's something I want to be able to do, just put time into it. But I am not, I haven't finalized what my equipment's going to be yet. So I just put on a blade rest. I'm trying to get this QD and side stabilizer on. My form isn't concrete yet. So close. Oh. So much going on. People who don't know archery will think, oh, you just pull the string and hit a bullseye, but it's not that. It's the angle of draw, how far forward your arm is, how high your back elbow is. Is your neck straight up and down? Is your head tilted down? Is your front shoulder collapsed? Is it pushed low enough? There are so many things you need to stay consistent. And I am not consistent, but I'd like to be. Oh, wow. Okay. 11, 11, 11. They're all liners, though. No inside outs. Sorry, X, X, X. I don't think there's an 11 ring. Vegas has an 11 ring. So that's my first perfect 30. Nice. Looks like my form's coming back. It looks like I am a little bit left on all three. My up and down is crazy. So if my left and right is good, then it means it could mean, doesn't necessarily mean, it could mean that my form is good. I'm not torquing the bow left and right as I release. But the up and down has to be correlated to my bow arm, my left arm. How well I can hold it, how much bow shake there is. And just shaking it or floating it up and down. Bobble. Oh, Thomas is gonna love to hear that I'm still bobbling. Well, no, wobble. No, wobble. Thomas likes it when I wobble. He does. Yeah, but this is a bobble. I'm practicing with the mask on. There is still a mask protocol in this club. I'm unsure what Saturday's conditions are. I held for too long. I just punched it. Just sad because I had a perfect 30 last round. I still can't draw. This is 9, 10 liner. Low left. $120. Probably another 10-15 minutes I gotta leave. So hopefully I get some meaningful practice in. Back tension. It's a far left. Yeah, I'm opening up. Probably too tired. So it looks like I've peaked after 3 rounds. Third end was great. Fourth end, oh man, it's all 8s. All 8s? Spoke too soon. 7. 7, 9, 8. 7, 9, 8. cumulative 87. Not great. 25. Yikes. Wait, got math. 24. 1, 1, 1. Palindrome. Probably not a good palindrome to have, considering it should be a 120. Perfect score would be 120. So after 4 ends to be 9 points behind is not very competitive. Okay. Shoulders, necks. Keep breathing. That's all you can do. Regardless, it's probably a pretty bad idea to stop breathing. Keep breathing is pretty good advice, I would think. Punched it, held for too long. I couldn't float on 10. I kept floating right of 10. Oh, that's off to a great draw. Punched it. Getting tired. 5 ends. That's how long I can last, apparently. I can't draw. Saved my life. Maybe I should put the drop weight back on. Yeah, this isn't looking very good. Not a good day. Not good form. Yeah. They're all consistently low. I don't know what's changing. If they're all consistently low, it's probably my back wall. 999. If I'm not pulling constant tension in the back wall, it can drop a little bit. 27, 138. Why am I floating? Why? Tell me why. I could blame the stabilizer. I've added extra weight by having the QD quick disconnect system on. I've added extra weight. I could blame it on that. Arrow alignment. A little off. I could blame it on that. Not justifiably, but I could blame it on that. Okay. The draw is not smooth. Pin float was not good. I just sent it. Decisions you make when you start getting tired. When you do get tired, you can only focus on form, because you can't brute force it. Knew that was going to be right. I didn't know it was going to be high. Ugh. The burn. Just can't get it on target. It's too much pin float. Pulled back a 9, but it's not looking good. 989. Nine, 8, 9, 20, 6, 1, 64. I blame it on rippling paper. Ripply paper? Probably not, but not gonna change anything. Heavens no. You know that, I know that. We should move on. Foam's starting to give though. All the excuses start rolling in. I am also in the planning phase of building 8mm arrows. These are 6mm inner diameter, plus the carbon, so it'd be wider than 6mm. Probably closer to 7 or 7.2 or something. I've never measured them with calipers. I want to switch to 8mm because that would get me 2mm closer to the center. I would like to believe. That was a lot of pin float, but it was floating on 10 and X. Okay. I had my fingers extended. The bottom vein hit my finger. Don't do that, Jimmy. Don't do that. So fishtail bottom left. Excuses start rolling in. Oh, if I draw the bow with a bent front arm, might help with the vibration. It's nice that I figured that out. Let's check the time again. Probably getting close. I probably could wear a watch, but that's not bad at all. That is still a 9. There's a yellow between the black line. That's my first inside out. So what do I take away from that? 9, 9, X, 28, 1, 92. What do I take away from that? I should draw the bow with a slightly bent front arm. And then I might get more inside outs. Let's see if that's true. All these little nitbits and tips and tricks, I don't know if they work, but they're observations that I make. And at the end of the day, all these tips and tricks, if I can vocalize them now, it might help me to remember them next time. If they work, they work. Slightly bent front arm. No, it still fell off. That wasn't it. Oh, getting sweaty. I think it's mostly the mask. Definitely helps bring up your body temperature by breathing warm air. Warm, humid air. Oh, that was bad. I'm gonna let down. So 2 minutes to fire 3 arrows. If that happens, that's perfectly fine. Let it down. Redraw it. Oh, I'm just going to draw it and then stick it up. Form feels so off. So long hold. You don't want a long hold, especially if you're weak like me. Check the arrow alignment. Oh, that's a lot of shake. And then I punched it, so it's high. It's a high 8. 1234. If I rushed it, I could probably finish another end. That won't get me to 300 though. Oh, I'm just 3 ends away. Yeah, I'll rush it. Give me a baseline for tomorrow's practice. 9, 10, 8, 27. 2, 17, 19, 219. 2 more ends, wrap it up. That'll be today's practice. Don't touch the scope. To be fair though, I didn't touch the scope last time. It's still off this time, so. Could be anything, could be storage, could be I touched the scope. Could be anything. Oh, it was really bad. I shouldn't have taken that shot. I'm not steady. I knew it wouldn't have hit. Can't draw blade rest when I'm tired. This would probably be really stupid if I do all this. And at the end of the week, I go back to a drop away. I could put the drop away back on. It would probably. Shoulder's not extended enough. Time is 1:37. Delayed, but I'll blast through. Make it work. Yeah. Shaky, shaky. 7, 9. Ooh. 10. No X ring for me. 26. 2. 35. Last round, pack her up. Get my baseline. Yeah, 235 is pretty bad. Best I can hold for is a 235. Yeah, 265. Best I can hope for is 265. And that probably isn't going to happen, but if I can fix that form, got it. Which probably means I don't got it. Arrow, loading. This extra blade rest draw is actually, it's probably throwing me off a lot. Probably a lot more than it needs to. I sometimes have it and I sometimes don't. That was an example of I don't, in case you're wondering. Ah, my finger. Fletching. I'm sticking my finger out because I'm focusing too much on one thing and then my body just ignores everything else. Nine. Oh, but seriously, if I stop trying to hit tens, I could probably hit on nines all day long. That's probably not true, but I'm gonna make that statement anyways. Well, judging by my last arrow, it's definitely not true. Oh, tired, fatigue. I need more time between ends. 10 liner, 9, the ugly 8, 27, 2, 6, 267. I'm doing this wrong. 257. Yes, I can math. Tired, I'm hungry. I'm sweaty. And if I can figure it out, maybe I'll show up tomorrow with 8 millimeters. Take this reference. So remember, I should probably write the date. I'll write the date later. I'm short on time. That's some good ones, some bad ones, some really bad ones, some fairly good shots. I'm a healthy mixed bag of beans. Okay, that's the process. That's my process. Just trying to figure it out all the time. Pretty much explains it. Clean up. Overpacking gear, that's also my process. If this Loctite stays, it'll be nice though. I'll add that stabilizer on tomorrow. I'll try to get timed in tomorrow. Put in some more reps. Figure this stuff out. We'll probably carry this out separately. These I'll throw in here. I need that QD system tomorrow. That. This, if they don't need it. This. These. This I'll use tomorrow, maybe. A lot of weight on there. If I can figure out that balance on that bow, it'll help me hold really steady, up and down. Looks like my left and right is, yeah, it could be better, but looks like it's okay. So hopefully it stays okay. I'm new to competition. I like to do more and figure out how it all works. I gotta figure out what all the classifications mean. I'm certain that I am in the Compound Unlimited class. I just don't know if that's a class I want to be in. Magnified's nice, but I don't think I shoot better magnified than not magnified. So there's a chance I could be hurting myself by shooting magnified. But who knows, right? Maybe. I need to turn off notifications next time. It's probably really annoying for you. pretty good. Bought my bow used, secondhand. Gentleman, bow hunter in Edmonton, was getting rid of it, and it is now mine. It's a 2016 Prime Ion. Shoots great. Not entirely sure if it's the right draw length for me. It's 27.5, maxed out to about 28 with the draw stop maxed out. Seems to be working right now, but I don't know if I prefer to shoot 28 native with a lower let-off percentage, or if I prefer the 27.5 with a maxed out let-off. I think I would like a lower let-off, maybe. But I don't know. I never know. Oh man, I never know. Anyways, that was today's practice. 257. I need to do better. Well, we'll see what tomorrow looks like. I'm out.